Yep, he's kind of flat. Must be kind of dumb. So we have a spinal cord here, which is going to come up into the medulla. And once we see these fibers going across here, that means we're on the pons. This large piece here. That makes this a cerebellum.
That whole chunk.
Yep, this big whole chunk is a cerebellum, so you can walk smoothly instead of just stumbling around. We've got a frontal lobe, parietal lobe, that would make this occipital, and a large temporal lobe. Comparatively speaking, he's not very big. If we peel back here, we can see those mammillary bodies. So we have the superior colliculi and inferior colliculi. What else can we see before we cut them open?
So we actually do have more. They're just in a pail.
Okay.
We weren't able to get any vacuum sealed ones. They're actually right over there. For you.
Oh well, we already started.
Yeah, just keep it going.
Keep going a little bit.
Yeah, I'll know for next time.
What about for the next class? Oh, that could have been.
Oh, good catch.
We're actually back here. You just have to look a little bit.
All right. Have to use more than male reading skills. All right.
That was kind of mean about that. That was kind of mean about that.
You better look closer next time, okay?
Wow, Dan, that was mean.
I see this little track here. Do we see in our book what this guy must be? This little track here.
Corpus callosum.
Nope, we haven't cut him open yet. This is on the underside.
This is the underside?
Yep, so it would sit like this.
Is that the olfactory side?
Yep, so that's his olfactory bulb, and when we follow him back, he becomes olfactory tract. Is there anything else that we need done in that manual? Anything that we haven't pointed out on the outside of the sheet?
And the total
Got that. Oh, pineal gland.
I mean, she was in it too.
Because I'm gonna forget everything he's talking about right now. So you'll send it to me. That'll be great.
And her face got red, and I was like, good God, what is your problem?
And do we see this little gland here?
Is that the pineal?
Yep, that's the pineal gland.
Pineal.
Right in there. Right there. That little gland in there is pineal.
As it rips down the
Other
side.
things. See if we can.
So, can you find a pituitary gland on this?
Yep. So pituitary would be hanging right about here. So
And
it's
that's
cut
it.
off right
Okay.
here. So that's where his pituitary stalk
So
would be.
is it next to the pineal gland? The pituitary gland? Is it kind of
Yeah, pineal is back here, and pituitary hangs out.
So it's closer comparison to the human's brain because
Similar,
human's
but we're a
brain
lot more
hangs
complicated.
Towards.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. And we see this nerve coming up here. We have another one here. That would be our optic tract. He's cut just before the chiasm, so it would continue here and through here and go out to his eyes. Any other superficial structures? Don't believe so.
Dude, I didn't like that noise.
What, the splat?
Yeah. Not a fan.
See how clear it cuts straight.
Yeah, this is easier than having a whole hall. Every time I hear him do all the God, I think about water.
What's that movie?
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen that movie. Clearly, I haven't lived yet.
What is it?
The Water Boy? The water.
I love that movie.
Why does everyone know about me but me?
It's an Adam Sandler movie.
I love Adam Sandler. Have you seen his movie Just Go With It?
That's my favorite movie.
I love that one too. Are we talking about movies again?
Adam Adam Sandler movies.
He wasn't as funny as what's his face? Who's the guy who played Mrs. Doubtfire? Who was that?
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. Yes. He's not as funny as Robin Williams, but he's getting there. Yeah. Or when he played in Night at the Museum, and he was the guy who rode the horse. Teddy Roosevelt.
I don't know actors' names.
Me neither.
I know very few, so when I do,
I know Adam
jump on it.
Sandler's. Yeah. I know Kevin Hart's. He's funny.
I love Kevin Hart. He's great.
Everybody knows The Rock.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
You couldn't tell me what their
And I
name
know Jennifer Aniston because she's in a lot of Adam Sandler movies. Wait.
Jennifer.
It's be nice and point out on the same direction as the book. Okay. So here we have that tectum, which is the mammillary bodies, which is the superior and inferior colliculi. We have our brainstem coming up. Becomes our medulla and our pons. Midbrain would be there. This is our cerebellum. The arbor vitae is all the white matter through here.
What?
White matter, arbor vitae, tree of life.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna see the pineal glands.
Yep.
That's in the cerebellum?
Yep, so this is cerebellum.
You said white matter?
Yep, so the white matter forms the tree of life, arbor vitae, right here. And then this, correct, is the pineal gland. We have right here
Third
is the
ventricle.
corpus callosum. Third ventricle would be this space right in here. And then fourth ventricle is right in here. First and second ventricles, we'll see if we can dig them out in a minute.
Where is the fourth ventricle? Sorry.
Fourth ventricle is going to be right in front of the cerebellum here. So we have cerebral aqueduct, and fourth ventricle is right in here. What else can we see? We have a frontal lobe, occipital lobe,
thalamus.
temporal lobe. Yep, thalamus would be this structure right here that we cut right through the middle of. There we go. That's more clean. Let's put that. There we go. So corpus callosum following it down. That makes this the thalamus, and we have the hypothalamus below. We would have a pituitary right here, but that's cut off. What else can we see? Is there anything on the opposite side of that page for us to examine? Nope. Okay. Let's see if we can't get to a lateral ventricle. Use this one. That should be right here.
I can send you this video if you need.
Yeah, will you send me that?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just airdrop it. Anybody wants it?
Oh, perfect. Do we see this little cavity here?
Mm-hmm.
That would be our lateral ventricle. Okay, and that should do it. All good? All right.